Thank you, Professor Park, for more than enough introduction of me. The title of my lecture is rather, if I say in Korean, K-culture, 세계는 왜 열광하는가? If I translate into English, I can say Korean wave, why the global craze? But unfortunately, I'm not a humanist major, I'm an engineer. So today's lecture will be some thought of a Korean senior engineer in this country. And upon my experience, all of my audience also major nuclear engineering. So we are in common each other. We are traditionally, our important religion is Buddhism. So if I say the Dharma of Korean Buddhism, we believe that when I was young, my mom and dad was a Buddhist, and the Buddhist got the general belief a casual brush of colors implies a deep pre-existing karmic bond. Do you understand what does that mean? So our encounter today as a lecturer and audience should be a very honored and cherished blessing. Before I begin, I'm a Korean professor, so may I ask you, all of you, my English is limited, but my words are hot. Maybe you're gonna give me around 1.5 hours. Please try to listen at the same time read my words. Before start, let me very briefly. After I left King last April, I got enough time. So fortunately, I got time to sit down my personal computer, and I actually wrote 2 books. The first one is the title is Beyond Boundaries: Innovation Through Openness. Actually, my major is applied thermodynamics in chemical engineering. So after I got my doctoral degree from 1984, I've been professor of chemical engineer for many years. And during my professorship, I usually have a kind of passion for accessible thermodynamics to general readers beyond who got very poor mathematics. Actually, my textbook consists of a lot of mathematical expression. So if even my son asks me, what are you doing? It's not easy to explain to my son what I'm doing. So it is, I got that kind of sincere intention. I want to introduce my major to engineering major general readers. At the same time, if I count, I've been more than 40 years as a university guy, been teaching, research, and unfortunately did a lot of administration, including university president. And I got a sincere advice for close-minded faculty in this country, in some sense, in the globe. That make me a little bit nervous, how faculty sit down in front of me. So it's symbolically some meaning, what I'm gonna tell you. And the next forthcoming book, I plan to publish this essay around July or August. The title is identical to today's lecture, Korean Culture, Why the Global Craze. If I mention briefly some background, how come chemical engineer attempt to daily try to publish this paper, is that I was fortunately last time 4th president of King's, and unfortunately I got from time to time opportunity to do a lecture to our students and some dignitaries. What is a Korea in Korean? Approximately maybe around more than 10 times I did this kind of lecture. And upon my understanding, mostly enthusiastic response from the audience inspired for focus the book on this topic. So this book is nearing publication and will be released soon. Of course, today the contents of my presentation will be some rather superficial touch because the all content is quite large. So let me start. How come I decided my mind to write down K-culture? The background is that Korean cultures, the global rise is a blend of resilience and history and unique cultural strength. We didn't make Korean culture in a day, not a sudden. So the full topic covered in the book is around 8 different topics. Korean geopolitical situation and the historical heritage, devotion. This paper is really crazy about education. Will try to explain you. And Korea with the expanding global impact and unheard, at least for foreigner, maybe many of title I'm going to tell you will maybe not yet didn't hear from Korea. And the unique cuisine, alcohol and beverage. I'm limited my interest to the Korean unique traditional cuisine. And of course, K-culture originated from K-pop. K-pop originated via rich entertaining history in this country. So I will briefly touch on that title. And if time permit me, I will mention about future of this country. Recently, politically, we are really unsafe. So I will mention about that kind of matter.